Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, boys and girls. It's Monkey Mid back at you for another roundup of Kiss, not bootlegs this time. It's going to be Kiss singles, 7-inch singles primarily. Okay. I've been away for a little bit. I've been kind of like busy with this and that and the other, so apologies for not coming back sooner. But today, I just thought I'll do Kiss singles. While I've been away, I've actually been collecting quite a few singles. I don't know if you know the story. I might have mentioned it in my previous videos. But back in the day, back in the good old 80s, I collected Kiss singles. I had quite a few of them. In fact, I had 2 boxes just like this, full of Kiss singles. I had probably about 130 of them. Okay. 130 Kiss singles, and it was one of those things I enjoyed collecting at the time. And then when it came to the early 90s, I was starting a band up, and I decided to sell all my Kiss singles for band equipment. But not at the time. Okay, at the time I just couldn't care about Kiss. I think Kiss were going through a shit period. I think Hot in the Shade just kind of like sealed the deal for me. Well, probably even Crazy Nights, or probably even Asylum. That period was just a total shite, you know, in my personal opinion. Okay, I don't know what you guys out there think. You might like Hot in the Shade and all that kind of stuff, but you know, I just thought, nah, I'm going to sell my Kiss stuff. I didn't sell it all, but the singles were gone. Okay, but anyway. These boxes were full, as I said before, and of course they're empty now because I sold them all. But hey, I do have some in here. I've been collecting since December. Okay, so it's been about what, 4 months now. So let's get on with it. What I will say though, guys, I'm not an expert on Kiss singles. I just kind of like bought the ones that I used to have, and I just wanted them back again. I don't know. I know some details about the Kiss singles, but not in depth. So do bear with me. If you know anything that I don't know, please tell me. It's always good to have ideas and well, not ideas, but just like, you know, facts about certain Kiss singles. I'm going to show you. If I don't mention a certain fact, let me know. Just email me. Anyway, let's get on to the first one. Okay, let's open this up. Whoa, here we go. Okay, anyway, I'll open that one up as well, because whatever I take out here will just go in here. But anyway, first one I've got is, this one is Shout It Out Loud. Okay, Shout It Out Loud on the blue Casablanca label. The B-side is Sweet Pain. Now this is an English release. I believe this one was not the first single. I believe it was Beth was the first single on the blue label. But anyway, that is the blue Casablanca UK EMI label. Okay, yeah, it's quite nice. I mean, get it out if you want. Probably no point. It's just a black vinyl. Okay. But yeah, so there you go. That's the first one. Oh, incidentally, guys, if you need to replace, or if you've got tatty Casablanca covers like this, the brown covers, you can get replacement covers on eBay. There's I can't remember the name of the company, but if you just put in Casablanca 7-inch single sleeves, there's a company that replicates them, and they are absolutely perfect. Okay, in fact, it's so perfect it doesn't look real because it's just too perfect. You know, something from the 70s shouldn't be that shouldn't look that great. Or the other way to do it is you can go into second-hand shops, charity shops, and look through maybe the singles there, and bands like Village People, Donna Summer, they want a Casablanca label. You can pick those up quite cheaply, just chuck the record away, use it as a frisbee or use it as a dinner plate, whatever you want, and replace the sleeve. Do it that way maybe if you want it to be authentic. Okay, but this is an original sleeve. Okay, an original one. Right, let's move on. Okay, next. Let's just slip this back in. Next one up we have, I've got a Japanese one here. Flaming Youth. Okay. Now I was going to mention, I am going to mention my friend. It's kind of like a guy that helped me get this. Steve Cousin, I believe. That's his surname. Steve Cousin. I did say I'll mention you. Thank you so much for getting this to me. It was a tough one, but we got there in the end. So, Flaming Youth. This is a Japanese one, a 76 one. There you go. Well, Japanese ones, as you well know, come with a sort of like a sleeve and a front there, sort of thing. So, and that's the Victor inner sleeve. Now, there's two types of Victor inner sleeves. I'll show you the ones that came later. I believe these are the earlier ones, the orange ones. Okay, so that's that there, and that's like that. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. It's on a blue label. On the B side, it's God of Thunder. Okay, so that's Flaming Youth. God of Thunder, and I'll slip that back in. And a million thank yous would not be enough, Steve. Thank you so much for getting me this, and also thank Mr. Anderson for sorting the money out. Thank you very much, Mr. Anderson. But anyway, there you go. So that's Flaming Youth. Okay. Normally, yeah, I'll explain. It's the first Japanese single I pulled out. On the back here, you normally get lyrics. You know this. I shouldn't have to tell you this. So on the back, there's like Japanese notes. You've got Japanese. English lyrics, you know, when they translate them properly. So there you go. So that's Flaming Youth. Okay. I'll slip back in here. Don't know about you, but I always like to put these in protective plastic sleeves, sort of thing, just to protect them. Right, let's have a sip of this. Right, guys. Next up, we have a French one. Shout It Out Loud. Okay. Now this one I never had when I was collecting Kiss singles back in the 80s. I've never seen this one back in the day. So when I saw it on eBay recently, I thought, oh shit, this is really nice. I've never seen this, so I thought I'd have this. Now this is a French single. Now for some reason, the French, I don't know why they do it. Well, it's not even the French. The Europeans, they write on their covers. See that there? A bit of writing on there. So you just got to be a bit careful when you buy European singles. Seems to be European ones. There's a little bit of writing here, there, and whatever. I will try and replace this at some point. But this, I like this because I've just never seen it. So this is a French issue of Shout It Out Loud and Nothing to Lose on the B-side. That's the back with a bit of writing on there. And there you go. And it's on the Filmworks kind of like label. Okay. Desert label. So slip that back in. So if you see one of these, grab it. It's really nice. I like it. Okay. Right. On to next. What have we got for you? We've got another Japanese one. Okay. What's this one? This is Shout It Out Loud. Okay. The Japanese. Shout It Out Loud. There you go. That's quite a nice shot there. Now there's two versions of this. There is another Japanese version with a it's a slightly later one. I haven't got that one. I think that's the live version. Okay, Shout Out Loud. This is a studio version. Okay, and it's got different picture cover. I think it's live on stage somewhere. I think from '77. So this is live on stage somewhere, probably Europe, '76 maybe. Who knows? There you go. And again, it's using the old orange Victor World Group sleeve. Okay. There you go, that's that. And that's on the back there. And let's quick look at the record. There we go. Blue label. Okay. Blue label. Blue label. Blue Bogart label. Okay. Right, guys. Next up. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is what I was telling you. Got another Jap one. This is what I was telling you about the Victor sleeves. Okay. This one's Detroit Rock City. Okay. Japanese one again. But the difference being the Victor sleeves are different on these. Now, I don't know when the blue Victor sleeves came in. I must admit, when I was collecting these back in the 80s, I couldn't remember these ever getting one of these orange ones. Okay. Maybe someone out there knows a bit more about it. But there you go. So that's the newer version of Victor sleeve. That's on the Casablanca label. There we go. Okay. There you go. There you have it. There we have it. And there you go. And interestingly enough, this mix of Detroit Rock City, it's kind of like shortened, and it's quite an interesting mix to hear. Not very well done, but it's all right, you know. But it's just interesting. Okay, so it's a lot shorter than the studio version. So there you go. That is Detroit Rock City. Just waiting for that email from Mr. Shannon saying me, well, the reason why the Victor Blue Stripes came in later. I'm waiting for that email, Mr. Shannon. Right, next up we have this one's Hard Luck Woman. Okay, Hard Luck Woman, an American import one. This. Now this Casablanca sleeve, I don't really have to tell you this, but maybe I will say it anyway because you guys should know. If you look at the previous one I showed you, there is a difference. Okay, guys, there is a difference. So Shout It Out Loud. That's the UK single. Underneath there, it hasn't got the address for Casablanca, whereas the American ones have. It's got the manufactured and distributed by Casablanca Records, blah blah blah, 8255 Sunset Boulevard, yada 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 yada. Okay, so there's the British sleeves and there are the American sleeves. Okay, so they look more or less the same. It's just that it hasn't got the address on the bottom, the English ones. Okay, if that makes sense. Just put this one away. Need an assistant, really. I tell you, doing this on my own, it's hard work. So anyway, so this is Hard Luck Woman, and on the B side it's Mr. Speed. Okay, or on the there we go. Okay, so that's very nice. Not a lot I can say about this really. It's Hard Luck Woman. It's a 7-inch single. That's on a Casablanca sleeve, and that's it. What more can I say? It's got a big hole there for the jukeboxes. So there you go. Next up we have Hard Luck Woman again. Okay, now this is the British one. This is the pie one. Okay, this is the EP. Just gonna have a swig. Hard work this talking to you. Anyway, this is the EP, 3-track EP from UK. It's a UK pie single. Hard Luck Woman on side A, and side B it's got Calling Dr. Love, I believe, and it's got Beth. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but this is one of those, you probably can't tell, this is one of those Casablanca sleeves that I got off eBay. Okay, these are the reproductions, and that's how good they are. Okay. Well, I think they are anyway. I'd rather have the originals. I probably will replace these with the original ones. Okay. See how many YMCAs I can find in the charity shop. And but anyway, that is the reproduction sleeve. Not much I can tell you about this. Get it out. It's just an EP. Apparently, if you hold these to the light, well, it's not apparently. It is true. A lot of these pie records, when you hold them up to the light, you can see they're kind of like, they call it a translucent red or whatever. This one is just, you can just about see it. Well, you won't see it. I will. But it's translucent red. Okay. So, and incidentally, this did come in a picture cover. Okay, I'm sure you know. For you guys that collect Kiss vinyl, would know about that. So this came in a picture sleeve. It was a rock and roll over picture sleeve, but it's done in red, white, and grey. Okay, I used to have that. I got rid of it, and now trying to buy it back again. It's not cheap. Do you know, I have seen them as much as £135. Are you fucking mad? £135? That was on Discogs, by the way. Stop that. I have seen them for about 20, 25 in reasonable condition. 135? I don't think so, sir. Okay, so I will get that at some point. I know my friend Mr. McKinnon has a copy. It will disappear from his collection one day. But until then, I will settle for this one, and I will get the picture sleeve. Do you know what? It breaks my heart to think the singles that I did have back in the day. Man, move on. That's how life should be. You just have to move on, okay? But anyway, that's Hard Luck Woman. Next up, let's see what we got. We have another Jap one, and it's Hard Luck Woman again. The reason I'm taking out the sleeve, guys, well as to show you the inside, is the glare and all that, so hence I take them out the plastic sleeve. So if you guys are ever doing a video yourselves, doing records, take the sleeve out. That stops the glare, hopefully. Anyway, this is Hard Luck Woman again. Japanese one, very nice. Now this one's quite easy to get. I didn't actually pay a lot for this one. I only paid, this was a bargain, £4.50. That was cheap. But this one's relatively common-ish, so if you are wanting to collect Kiss singles, I would always go for bidding and not buy now. Sometimes you do get a good bargain when you bid, and this was one of them. Okay, £4.50. One other bargain, while I remember, I missed it. It breaks my heart. 3 Kiss Japanese singles. I Was Made for Loving You, Love Gun, Shout It Out Loud. All picture sleeves, Japanese. All 3 of them went for £11.50. I missed out on that one. Move on. Anyway. Hard Luck Woman, this Japanese one again, on the back, the usual sheet with the writing. Oh, this one hasn't even got Japanese notes, just lyrics. I'm assuming they're Japanese lyrics. Okay, and again, it's on the Victor World Group orange label. It's got the it's on the camel label. Mr. Speed on the other side, yeah. So here we go. Right, let's move on. Hope I'm not boring you with this, because I don't have a lot of interesting facts with these singles. To say I'm not an expert on this, but I try and do my best to keep it as interesting as I can. Next up, we have another Japanese one, and this one's Calling Dr. Love. Now, this one I never had in my collection back in the day, so I was really glad to get this one. This one was quite cheap as well, not bad for, I think, just under £10, okay? £10. English sterling pounds, so not bad. That's the front of it, and that's the back of it. Front of it again, and Victor. Yeah, just Calling Dr. Love. Take Me on the other side. That's it, really. Not so much more. So that's Calling Dr. Love. Oh. Okay. Next up, what have we got? Okay, next up is Love Gun, guys. Okay, this is Love Gun. It's an American import. On the B side is Hooligan. Can I say much else about this? Not a lot, probably. It's on a Casablanca sleeve. I don't think the Americans made many picture covers back in the day. The first one I saw, an American picture cover, do you know what? I don't even know. I believe it was I Love It Loud. I don't know, you can tell me. But the Americans basically used these Casablanca sleeves. They never really used any... Not they never used, they never made any picture covers, I don't believe. So, but there you go. I'm sure someone will come up with a single at some point. Oh, well, I've got this one from America. It's from 1977 here. Well, let me know, okay? But Love Gun, and on B-side say it's Hooligan. Not much else I can say. It's black vinyl. Okay. Oh, by the way, I would also like to, while I remember, this came from Mr. Anderson. Thank you very much, John, for selling me your Kiss singles for a really reasonable price. I do appreciate it. Mates rate and all that. So maybe a curry in it for you at some point. I do appreciate it very much. Right, guys. Last one for the time being. I'm going to have a break. It's a Japanese one again. It's Love Gun, Love Gun. No, it's not. It's Christine 16. Silly me. Love Gun is a different picture cover completely. Christine 16. That was bass line, by the way. Beginning Christine 16. If it sounded like that. Anyway, Christine 16. Victor label again. Oh, sorry. Victor blue and white strip. There's the back. There's the front. Not much more I can say about it. Black vinyl. That's it. That's it. Blue strip. There you go. That'll be it for the time being. I will come back very soon, no doubt, for more Kiss singles. And thank you very much for tuning in again. And I will see you soon. See you later, guys.